No, I didn't just spill some damn lip gloss. Like, what the fuck? I mean, excuse my language. I'm just awaiting. Invites me to co-host. Ah, I don't know. I don't know who you are. You gotta tell me what we talking about. If I'm gonna hop on there and co-host, you gotta tell me what we talking about. Hey guys, thanks for joining. I hope you stick around. We got some hot topics. Thanks for joining, guys. Get into the live. We got Flipper, Arrow. I hope you guys hit the follow button. Thanks for joining my live. We got some hot topics. I want to talk about SU. I'm getting myself together. Hoping a few more people come in here. Thanks for joining the live. I'm about to get started. I am very, very excited. Y'all, look. I got to do the Birdman hands because I'm learning. I've been procrastinating on my content because I am not as tech savvy as I would have liked to thought I was. And there's so many different things for different platforms, TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and all this stuff. Like it has become a little bit overwhelming or whatever. But I know I'm late. I just figured out green screen. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna make stuff a lot easier. I'm ready. I'm doing my Birdmans because I'm ready now. Like I can really get on here. But I was just hoping some more people. I don't expect it to be a lot because I don't go live often. I don't have a lot of followers. I hope y'all hit the follow button and help me get to 5K. That's my first goal. What is my second goal? My first goal was 1K. And to get into the affiliate program, which I did. And then my second goal is to get to 5K followers. So if you could help me, I promise you guys I have a lot of great content. I can't wait to be more consistent and share more and yeah, like just, you know, give y'all a little bit more of me because when I tell you I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Guys, I want to tell you guys a secret. But before I do that, I gotta get a few more viewers in here. I gotta get a little bit more participation in here. I need some comments in here, some waves. Hit heart the like. That's for free. It doesn't cost anything. Follow for follow. And we're gonna talk about SU. I know it's the hot topic. Everybody is all over your For You page. But I want to give my spiel on it. So I got an opinion. I was tuned in. When I tell you I tuned in like I never tuned in before. Hi, Mama D. Thank you. See, how hard was that? See, just love. Just, you know, genuine love. Just saying hi. That's all. Thank you. Yeah, so I was talking about SU. For those who don't know, that's Streamers University. I got a secret to tell y'all too. It was just 4 days. But I was tuned in. When I tell you, I was like, I had never watched streaming that much in my life. And some people might say, oh, this person is too old or that person is too old. I really don't care about that. It was so good, Mama D, when I tell you it was entertaining. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. It was very entertaining, especially for up and coming content creators like myself. And I actually learned something. And it was also just a beautiful thing to watch, to see so many of our people on the biggest platform. I mean, Kai Cenat made history. It was epic, and what it represented was really more so of what I enjoyed about it. You know, and just watching these people grow, him giving them an opportunity, what they did with it, how they kept me entertained. It was wonderful. So yeah, I really want to get into, you know, basically more of that. Shout out to Kai Cenat. He's like the #1 streamer. For those who don't know who he is, I don't think anybody does not know who Kai Cenat. Yes, me too. Absolutely, absolutely. Yep, I'm transitioning. Well, I'm doing both. So yes, I hope to see you on there. Let's do it. I mean, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's so much content out there for everybody, for all ages, for all things. I love YouTube. That's my go-to for everything. Like shoot, Google, YouTube. That's it. And more recently, TikTok. Hey Renee, thank you for joining. I hope you stick around. We're talking SU. For those who don't know, that's Streamers University. That is the idea spearheaded by Mr. Kai Cenat himself, the #1 streamer in the world right now. Well, for me, might be Mr. Beast. I don't know, but so yeah, he created this thing called Streamers University, and what it basically was is a platform for up and coming streamers to you know, to learn, but it was more so, you know, a platform for them to get in there. Now, more popular streamers like DDG, India Love, Ben Don, these are streamers who are pretty much already established, you know, and so he made them the professors, or the teachers, professors, and they had all different subjects like internet beef, how to handle it. Agent had pocket watching, which is just logistics, talking money. India Love was, you know, talking about love and relationships online. Cooking with Kaya was there as a culinary arts teacher. It was great. And so initially, Kai sent out applications for anybody to join. Anybody was eligible to join. He didn't ask for any money. He didn't even ask for any memberships. He didn't ask for anything. He opened up the application for everybody to join. So then everybody submitted their applications and everything. He announced who was picked. He had a mixture of small creators as well as larger creators, some of whom he has already collaborated with. And he got a lot of backlash initially because it was like, he's picking all his friends, and of course he's going to pick them. They already got a lot of followers. They already got a following. You know, he didn't pick a lot of small creators, which just was not true. It was just not true. And I'm so happy that he did it the way he did it. First of all, let's not, One Chops, you're inviting me to co-host on your channel? I don't know what that is. Y'all gotta say something to me. If you want me to co-host or you want to jump on mine, you gotta comment so I can know who you are, what you're talking about. No disrespect. But yeah, I said, first of all, people, this was not just a quick idea and that he just jumped in. This took a lot of planning. It took a lot of money. It took a lot of lies. So he knew exactly what he was doing. I understood what he was doing, but people gave him backlash initially, like, you know, he only picked his friends or whatever. I'm so happy he did that. And this was the reason why he did that, is because that was the idea of the university, to get these small time creators, help them to learn, but also give them a platform. So he threw them in there with some already established creators, some already big creators, and they are now sitting at the tables with each other, sitting in classrooms with each other, introducing themselves, getting to know each other now. And everybody was live streaming like 24/7. So you got, you're a small time creator. You might have 200, sorry y'all, I'm learning this live thing. You got 200 followers or viewers, and DDG walks into your stream and shouts himself out. Now everybody who's watching his stream, the 200,000 that's watching his stream, and they come up now, they're seeing you and they're coming over to you and they like, hey, shout out my person, get, you know what I'm saying? It was just beautiful to watch. I saw a lot of big time creators really looking out for small time creators, showing them love, getting a video, adding subs to them. Hey Steve, thank you for coming back. I hope you stick around. We're talking SU, which is Streamer University. We're talking basically, you know, how the operation went, and how the bigger creators were helping the small creators. So I was saying, it was a genius, beautiful idea, and it was beautiful to watch. And they were so entertaining. Like, oh my goodness, Funny Mike. I've always been a fan of Funny Mike, but he was just, and they were so down to earth. I found a lot of new people that I didn't know of, that I didn't watch before, that I am now a fan of. Talil is one. He got the valedictorian. He was very entertaining to watch. DDG, I mean, everybody know who DDG is. I didn't watch DDG before, but he gained a follower from me from Streamer University because I liked, he was very entertaining. I liked how he showed love to the small creators. Now, let's talk about how, and I know because I've seen so many videos of people saying the same thing. They saw what I saw. When I tell y'all, I'm a very introverted, shy person, naturally. I know how to be when I need to be. However, I'm a small-time creator. I get accepted to Kai Cenat Stream University. You better believe I'm showing out. Now, I'm not going to go overboard. I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying, all obnoxious with it. But I'm going to be noticed. I'm going to make myself known. It was appalling to me how many small creators were acting so shy and so timid. I've even heard some of them were staying in their rooms, like not walking around, not fraternizing. They were scared to walk up to the larger creators. And I get that maybe the first day. But I don't know. I would have been so ready on the first day to, hey, can I sit here in the lunchroom? It was like high school. It was like real college. Like, what are you scared of? And I get it. You don't want to seem fanned out. But there's a difference. You don't have to be fanned out to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been on it. When I tell you, I would have knew my name after I came from Streamer University, period. I would not have, like, fumbled an opportunity like that. Like, what are y'all scared of? And then on the other hand, to see, if you're watching the other streamers, you see how well received they were by the larger creators. The larger creators were literally knocking on doors, introducing themselves, because they understood that you guys were maybe a little bit, you know, timid or shy, or, you know, not knowing. So yeah, I'm sorry. If it would have been me, I would have been on it. I hope he do another one. When I tell you, I'm applying. I don't care. What I can say is no. I will be going to the next Streamer University if I get accepted. Yeah, it was only 4 days, but like I said, it was very entertaining to watch. It's still, the content is still going on. I'm still seeing things, and I watched for hours. I stayed up watching it till like 2, 3 in the morning time, because people, they were still up. So I'm like, sure, I don't want to miss nothing. So yeah, I watched, I learned, I was motivated, I was inspired, I was impressed, I was entertained. So again, shout out to Kai Cenat for Streamer University. This content, like I said, is still going on, to where it's clips and things that I haven't seen, I'm still laughing at. And we all knew, I mean, we knew it was somewhat scripted and everything, virtual. Yeah, that would be good too. That would be great too. Yeah, just like a panel, or, you know, just anything. I'm sure he got so much other stuff up his sleeve. Yeah. So again, it was like a lot of the stuff, we knew that it was scripted. We knew they had a, you know, a thing that they had to follow, a structure that they needed to follow. But it was still just like, we was just and then it was the interaction with the chats and everything. Like, oh my God, Kai finna go. He finna get caught. Oh, they snitching. You know, it was just so, it was fun and it was entertaining to watch again. Shout out to Streamer University. Um, what, what got me was one of the things that I didn't, the Rakai, was like the youngest guy there. He's like 16 years old. And I guess this is where it comes in about the age. Rakai is not somebody that I would watch, but I get Rakai. I didn't before. I used to be like, oh my gosh, like why is this boy a big thing? Like what is so, like he's just causing havoc and you know what I'm saying, chaos. After watching Streamer University, I get it, and he's not for everybody. He is for a different, you know, age demographic, just like other ones are, you know what I'm saying, for a demographic. So he was one of the ones. He was not as entertaining, y'all, water balloon fighting and all that stuff. But I get it, and I do believe that he still deserves to be there because regardless of how it might look to us, he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows who his audience is, and he keeps them entertained. They are there for it. They love it. You know what I mean? So I get Rakai now. So yeah. What else was I going to say? I loved there was this one streamer and her take was so original. She came on there, she was invited as a content creator, but she came on there, she had her microphone and it had like news, and she was like, her content was like going around like reporting everything that was going on, like she was a news broadcaster. Like it was so cute and it was so original, and I was like, okay, she gained a fan in me. I never knew who she was before, but I would definitely follow her. She's pretty little, looked like she Blasian or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of original content there as well. What else can I say oh, okay, I'm gonna be a little messy here because I've been positive, but I do have to say this really was, I wouldn't say funny to me, but it was really kind of shocking to me because okay, they had it set at Akron University in Akron, Ohio, which is a real university campus. I'm assuming that the students there, most were gone home for the holiday, on top of the fact that it was a weekend. So there was not a lot of, there was a lot of security there. However, it's a college campus, so these people had to go from building to building to go to different classrooms, to go to their dorms, to go to the lunchroom. And so if you've been on a college campus, you can paint the scene. But there are barricades in there for the outsiders to not come in or whatever. But it was like so many like adult people that were standing outside. Like you would have thought that this was a little baby concert, or I mean a rap concert, or just a concert in general where, you know, Chris Brown was gonna be walking to his tour bus and you might get a glimpse of him. They was out there screaming like, Rakai, Talil, like really standing out, like y'all really drove up here, parked, got out your car, stood behind this barricade so you can see this 16-year-old boy walk across to the cafeteria. Like, come on now. But I mean, maybe everybody just waiting for their moment. Like if I could get Kai Cenat, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know what I would do. I ain't gonna go. I wouldn't intentionally go. But if I seen him on the street or whatever, I might try to get a picture, you know. And that was the only thing that was a little bit baffling to me. Other than that, from what I understood, at first I heard about a fight, but then they said it was a staged fight. There was a lot of horseplay, but I loved how even when it kind of seemed real, they would just turn it around. There was no violence. I did hear a young lady got accidentally hit in the eye with an Orby, which is those little toy ball things. I think that they were horse playing around, and she did get hit and had to go to the hospital. But as far as intentional violence, there was none. There was no fights. Everybody got along. And that was beautiful to see, because, you know, they was expecting that from us. They would have loved to call us, you know, all kind of things for wreaking havoc. So I was happy to see that. Speaking of that, I saw a lot of people, and I knew it was coming. They were like, why is it all blacks? There's no white people there, which was not true. There was a young white girl that was actually invited to be a professor, in which she was. She had a whole class. I don't know who she is, but and there were several white people there, invited students. There were Asians. There was a boy from Brazil named Tota. He was so adorable. He was young. He was one of the young ones too, but he speaks no English, so it was just hilarious to see him. But he knew who Kai was. Kai met him in Brazil. So there was all different ethnicities. There was, Spanish. There was everybody was invited. Was it mostly black? Absolutely. But let's just be clear. Kai Cenat is a black man. Most of his friends are black. He's the creator for us, by us. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We not knocking you if you go do your own. But, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of the top creators, DDG, you know what I'm saying? The most popular ones, they are people of color. So, I mean, how can if we're in your space, you know what I'm saying? You're just in your space. That's all I see, because that's all I watch. And I'm sure there are a lot of white creators that have millions and millions of followers, fans. They're millionaires. Whoever Aiden is, I don't know, because I don't watch him. I've heard his name. There's plenty of them all over this app and every other app. They stay in their lane. We stay in ours. Why y'all mad? He created something that was big, and you're like, oh, why is it all black people there? I mean, what do you expect? And they said, it's one guy on there, and he was verified. I mean, I'm just saying, if we were to do that and it was all white. No, he actually mentioned Mr. Beast, which Mr. Beast was actually a supporter, and he donated $10,000 to one of Kai's creators. And they're like really close. But anyway, he was like, well, if Mr. Beast did a university and it was only white people there, the outrage would be real. I said, boy, we would not give a fuck. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say that on here, but I promise you we wouldn't give a fuck. We wouldn't even know about it, because we are not paying attention to you. So by all means, go ahead and make you one. We're not pressed. Trust. So but I knew that was coming. You know what I'm saying? The hate. And speaking of the hate, that's pretty much wraps up Streamer University. It was 4 days. A lot of the creators, they're talking about their experiences and everything. Everybody was so appreciative to Kai. They gave him his flowers, as they should. And I know that since everybody had went home, they said Kai attended I believe it was the AMC Awards. I'm not particularly sure, but it was something Hollywood related. And only thing I have to say to Kai is stay away from those people. Stay away from that place. You've been able to do your thing and become as successful as you are without them. And they said that Kai turned down Netflix. He turned down Tubi. He turned down so many networks for his Stream University. And I heard it was some tens of millions for Netflix for them to sponsor this. And he said, no, I want to keep it for me, so I can stay in control of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so thankful that he did that, and I hope he continues to do that, because you don't need that. Hollywood is crashing and burning, and it's on its way out the door. Kai, stay away from them people. They mean you know well. They can't wait to get you up in a scandal. They can't wait to bring you down off of your high horse that they think you're on, but he's not. Kai's mother keeps him very humble. And so I see great things happening for him in the future, and I just hope, I'm so blessed to hopefully be a part of it in the future. I would have loved to thank you, Mama D, so much for your engagement. I wish you well. I want to see you on YouTube. Can you shout out your YouTube page so that I can make sure to subscribe to it? I hope that you be encouraged on your journey as I will. Like I said, I'm really new to this. I thank you for staying. I thank you for watching. I thank you for everybody who joined. If anybody liked it, I hope you subscribe. I mean, not subscribe because it's not YouTube. Follow me. I have more content to come. As more as I get more comfortable and used to it, I have I have perspective. I like to think that I'm pretty fair and just. I'm not biased. I'm not judgmental. and I have a lot more to share with you guys on so many different subjects. From it's not always gonna be serious. I like to play. I have a lot of creativity. I like to cook. We're really going up. My name is Kendra. My page is Kendra24K across all platforms. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I hope I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to 5K as of now, as far as followers on TikTok. Yeah, and I got plenty more to go. DJ Bad. Oh, no, that's just it. I invite you to follow, like I said. Okay. Okay. Okay, Mama D. You know you can do faceless. You know you can do faceless. That's always an option. I'm learning. I'm learning. Um, so yeah, plenty of content to come. Like I said, I got a lot of more things. I feel like versatile. I don't have a niche. I'm just me. I'm just genuinely me. And so yeah. Yeah, like I said, that's what I was gonna say. My name is Kendra. I'm like Kendra24K on all platforms. I go by Your Favorite Girl Next Door because I feel like that just like describes me. You know, like I'm just a cool, chill girl next door. And so yeah, that's why I call y'all my neighbors, because I'm the girl next door. So everybody's my neighbor. Hey neighbors, if you see me around the neighborhood, say what up though. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. If anybody wanted to know. Yeah. Yep. Faceless channel, Mama D. That might be it. And after I heard that's a lot easier. You know, might have to be a little bit more tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's so much stuff. They have people I know this how I know it's lucrative. On YouTube, I will click on a channel that says rain sounds for sleep. And it'll be 4 hours long, or sometimes it'll be live. I subscribe to them and I will click on it because I like white noise in the background to sleep to. I will put on some history channel that's faceless, that's telling a story to help me fall asleep. They work because I know, because I use them. So yeah, it's all kind of ways on there. So I don't know how long I've been on here, guys. But I can tell you, crush. Okay, see, exactly, and there's so many other people are too. So some ice. I would probably listen to somebody crunching some Sonic Ice. Period. Um. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna get up out of here. I promise you guys, I do hope you follow me. I will be more consistent. So get used to seeing this face again. I'm Kendra24K, your favorite girl next door. And if you see me around the neighborhood, say what up though. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all though. Bye bye.